Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again and welcome to another video here at Wild Moon Lacquer. In today's video we are doing my polish pickup wish list for the month of July, which is Rewind month. If you are unfamiliar with polish pickup Rewind, every July they have a rewind, which means that every maker involved with polish pickup can bring back previously released polishes. Usually they are voted on by that brand's customer base or the polish pickup base, and then they're brought back to the polish pickup website. Now in the case of this year, they are actually allowing the makers to bring back 2 polishes, so you'll have 1 polish from the brand from the polish pickup website, and if the brand has chosen to bring back a second polish, that will be released on the brand's website sometime in July. In order to follow along with all of that information, I definitely suggest following along on the Polish Pickup Facebook group pages, as well as the individual brands that you are wanting to keep track of. There's also a blog which we'll take a look at here from the Polish Pickup website that is listing all of the different brands that will have a second polish. It is still a work in progress. I don't believe they have everybody on there. I know there's a few on my wish list for the returning polishes to the brand's websites that aren't listed just yet. But let's go ahead and start with what my wish list is. It's actually larger than I thought it was going to be. I initially, up until a few hours ago, only had 4 polishes on it, and I thought I was doing pretty good. And then I decided to browse the website, which, as you know, results in more polishes being added to the wish list. So these first 3 are last minute additions. Actually, technically the Sassy Sauce was on my wish list and I had talked myself out of it, but it's back on my wish list. So the first one that we're going to look at is from Sassy Sauce Polish, and it is Saffron Sizzle. This one will have a cap of 350 bottles, will come in a 15 milliliter bottle, and is described as a shifty multi-chrome shimmer that will shift pink, green, gold in a lightly tinted indigo base with red-black multi-chrome flakies. Ultimately, what grabbed my attention about this polish is all of the beautiful shifts that you're seeing and those really beautiful flakies. I don't think I knew that they were the red to black multi-chrome flakies. I was mainly, I guess, seeing the red and thinking that they were fall tone flakies, which if you've seen any of my haul videos, you'll know I really enjoy in my polishes. But I haven't seen this combination before, and I know I don't have a polish with the black to red multi-chrome flakies in this type of a base. I actually don't have too many polishes that use those flakies. So this one's beautiful. I love the shifts, that base, especially if it's going to be an indigo in person. I love it. It adds that nice richness to the polish, and I love, again, all the shifts. How many times have I said that now? But you've got gold, red, and green. The green, I think, is one of my favorite shifts to see in this. It's just beautiful. This one shows all the different colors, the purple, the red, the gold, and the green. So this one's made it back onto my wish list. We shall see if I end up getting it. I also have about 4 polishes on my wish list from the maker's website. So while I started off with a really short wish list, it's not all that short after all. In any case, that first one was Sassy Sauce Polish, Saffron Sizzle. The next polish is from Great Lakes Lacquer. This one is called Can You Hear Me Now? It will be $13. We'll have a cap of, actually I don't see a cap, and will come in a 15 milliliter bottle. It is described as a violet leaning blue filled with a shifting aurora shimmer that spotlights green, turquoise, green, aqua, indigo, and pink. And there is a note on this one. This one did change. The aurora shimmer that the maker used had been changed by the manufacturer, so she used a replacement that she felt was close enough to the original. So it's close but different. So just keep that in mind. It's not going to be exactly what was previously released. So that's always something to check with in the description. But this one just... there's so much beautiful things going on that really appeal to me. I love blue and purple mixed together, and this one does that beautifully. And there's pink in there. So it seems like this is going to be right up my alley. It sort of reminds me of Kiki Do You Love Me, which was one of my all-time favorite polishes from Polish Pickup. So I had to have this one on my wish list. Again, we shall see if I end up talking myself out of it. If I have Kiki Do You Love Me, both versions I might add, do I actually need this one, or is this one different enough? If you happen to have the original one and Kiki Do You Love Me, let me know how you thought they compared, because if they are dupes, I definitely don't need to get it, but if they're different, that's a different story. In any case, that was Great Lakes Lacquer. Can You Hear Me Now? The next polish is Femme Fatales, and they are bringing back Everybody Knows, and we're just going to leave it at that. It is edited, but you know. It will sell for $14 and will come in a 9 ml bottle and will have a cap of 400 bottles. It is described as a deep blue jelly with red, gold, green shifting shimmer and superfine holographic glitters in red and magenta. This is a sheerish jelly formula that may have mild visible nail line at 3 coats. We recommend 3 thin coats with a good quality smoothing top coat. Alternatively, you may enjoy 1 coat over a darker base color to make the shimmer pop. That's probably how I would use a color like this, but I absolutely love the mix of the glitter with base and that shimmer. This shows it off beautifully. I mean, just look at all the colors. I love this one here because you can see the twinkling of the glitter in the base. This is one of those polishes that when it was released, I talked myself out of it. It wasn't originally on my wish list for polishes that were coming back, but I think Femme Fatale was one of those brands that was on my list of ones that I wanted to check and see what was coming out because I hadn't really seen anything when I was putting together my wish list over the last month or so. So when I saw this on the Polish Pickup website, I was pretty excited to see this one. It's a beautiful polish, unique to my collection. I mean, just look at the shift on that. Look at that. This one's probably going to stay on my wish list. It's pretty spectacular. So that one's Femme Fatale Cosmetics. Everybody knows. The next one is a magnetic from Watcha. This one's Love and Tragedy. It will sell for $13.50 and has a cap of 250 bottles. It will sell in a 10 ml bottle and is described as a multi-chrome magnetic with orange iridescent flakies. This is a color that I heard a lot of good things about and that somehow I didn't get. The shifts on this one look absolutely beautiful. I see purple, green, like an indigo blurple, and then those really beautiful flakies. It's a stunning combination. I love the multi-chrome colors that I'm seeing in the bottle, so even if you didn't want to wear it magnetized, it seems like it's going to be a really beautiful polish. But when it's magnetized, look at the shifts on this thing. Really gorgeous and possibly unique to my collection. Again, multi-chromes, especially magnetic ones, are ones that I would need to come back and do some comparisons of, but I really like the shifts I'm seeing on this one. If you have this one from when it originally came out, let me know what you think about how it fell into your collection. Was it unique, or did you find it was somewhat similar to some things that you already had? I would love to know that, but it is a beautiful one, and again, I love the multi-chrome shifts on this one. Just beautiful. So that was Watcha, Love and Tragedy. Next up is one from Restored by Polish. This is a must-have for the month because I missed it. I missed it when it originally came out. This is Icium Eucesium. It will sell for $11.50 and has a cap of 100. It will come in a 12 ml bottle and is, let's see, described as an indigo jelly base with a combination of reflective glitters. I saw this one in action on the maker's videos and I absolutely fell in love with it. And then I didn't get to the website in time on the day that it was released. When was that? Back in April, and missed it. It sold out very, very quickly. So I have this one on my wish list again. I will set an alarm for Friday and attempt to get it again because this one looks absolutely gorgeous. The twinkles of all of the different components that she's used look amazing. So I'm really excited to see this one in person. So that was Restored by Polish, Icium Eucesium. Next up is one from Night Owl Lacquer. This one is called Candy Coated. It will sell for $12.80 and will come in a 15 ml bottle, and I don't see any cap information, so it's possible that there is no cap. It is described as a bright indigo crelly filled with iridescent color shifting crystal chameleon flakies. This is one of those colors that I absolutely love. It sort of falls into the very periwinkle color, and I absolutely love anything that falls into the indigo blurple color family. This one looks beautiful, and I don't think I have a flaky polish in this color, and I really, really like it. Again, the tone of this polish is just beautiful. I love the flakies. This one I'm really excited about. I absolutely love the color. So that was Night Owl Lacquer's Candy Coated. And then the last one on my wish list is from Bee's Knees Lacquer, and this one is Doomacorn. This one will sell for $13. Doesn't appear to have a cap and will come in a 15 ml bottle. It is a cool toned iris purple with glowing green to blue shimmer. This is one of those polishes that I talked myself out of when it was originally released. I was convinced that I had to have something in my collection that was very similar, and then I started seeing, as is usual, all the different buyers post their swatch pictures after Polish Pickup closed, of course, and it's beautiful. Everybody raves about it. The swatches that I see are stunning. So I at least want one bottle, although even the people that I've seen swatch it say that they want a backup bottle or 2 or 3. So it has me thinking I might end up getting 2 of these. But just look at that. That is gorgeous. The tone of the purple on this one is beautiful. Look at the glow on that. You've got blue and green. One of my viewers was actually asking for a comparison between this one and another one that I had on my Polish Pickup Rewind video, which was Linby Design's Treat Yourself. I do think they are very different. The Linby Design polish base came off a lot bluer. This one definitely looks to be a more purple toned base, and the shifts, while they both have green, the green in the Linby Designs was like very, very prominent, whereas this one, I think it looks to be like more of a green glow that shifts to blue. So to my eyes, they're different. I can compare it obviously when I get it in person, but I don't have one, which is why it's on my wish list. But yeah, I cannot wait to see this one in person. I think this one is going to be a favorite. So that was Bee's Knees Lacquer Dumicorn. So there you have it. That was what is on my wish list as far as polishes returning from the Polish Pickup website. So the polishes that I have on my wish list that are returning to the maker's sites, I've got Bluebird Lacquer Old Razzle Bedazzle, which is going to be a 2.0. It will be releasing on the 16th at 5 p.m. and will be available through the 22nd. Details about this weren't really on the Polish Pickup website, but that does remind me, let's go ahead and look at the blog here. The After Party blog does have a shopping list. So these are the makers that they have so far, and they have some additional information on a few of these, like where it's coming from. Like, for instance, Graceful is coming from Australia. They've got codes, if there are codes to be used on the websites, and dates. So this is definitely going to be a helpful location to get a lot of good information. Like I said, a number of the polishes that I have on my wish list are not here, but we will go ahead and use this for the brands that are here. So the second one is Cuticula Dreams Take Flight 2.0. It will be released all of July, and there is a link for Dreams Take Flight 2.0. It will take you to the Cuticula website. You should be able to click New, and when it is released in a couple of days, it should show up here in the newest items. She also has a number of different polishes currently available. There were a number of these that I got in my latest haul from her. Next up on my wish list for the returning polishes to the maker's website is one from Garden Path Lacquer, Thinking Only Autumn Thoughts. This will be released all of July, and she's also offering free shipping over $30. This one is also listed on the PPU blog. So there is a link here, and again, it will be releasing July 1st through the 31st. Free shipping on orders over $30, no code needed. So again, you can click on the link, and this one actually takes you directly to the listing. Currently listed as sold out, but it will be available, like I said, July 1st. This is a beautiful bright orange polish full of micro glitter. I have been absolutely adoring my micro glitter polishes from this maker. Oftentimes they're mixed with other things like flakies and shimmer, but I haven't gotten a full-fledged micro glitter from her, and I had somewhat talked myself out of it when it was originally released. But it's back on my wish list because I think I'm going to love it. Like I said, I have been absolutely loving the micro glitters that she uses in her polish. And this is an orange, and fall is coming up. I mean, summer just started, but autumn is going to be around the corner before we know it. So that one's on my wish list. And then the next polish is somewhat of a maybe. It's Pie Colors. It was Agatha all along. It will actually be available all July. And the reason why it's a maybe is I'm trying to talk myself out of it. It is one that I did already buy a bottle of. I purchased it when it was originally released. So I'm trying to talk myself out of not getting a backup. But it's on there for the time being. And I didn't see the pie colors listed currently on the PPU blog. Next up and lastly on my returning wish list for the maker's website is Wildflower Lacquer's Potion. It will be returning the end of July, so the 25th through the 28th. That's one that I'm super excited about. It was a polish that I guess I don't really recall it coming out, or if I did, I already had a long wish list and it ignored it or something. I honestly couldn't say. But the live swatches of this, I think on Caitlin's swatches, looked beautiful. It is a multichrome and the shifts on it looked stunning. So that last one on my wish list for returning polishes for July Rewind is Wildflower Lacquer's Potion. So there you have it. That was my wish list. Let me know down below how many polishes you have on your wish list. I know rewind months can be brutal, especially if you are new to polish pickup. It can feel like you are trying to play catch up on a lot of really beautiful polishes. But there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to hit the little subscribe button down below. That way you won't miss out on any of my new videos. And hopefully you're able to get all the polishes that you want for this July Rewind. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in that next one.